Sonic the Hedgehog. We have to talk about this movie because this movie is making box office history right now. This is the #1 movie in the world. It was #1 at domestic box office, and it has made $113 million as of today. I saw the movie yesterday. I do have a review up. Go and check it out because YouTube actually took it down because they thought it was spam. So I'm not getting the views on that video, so make sure you check it out. But anyway, back to Sonic the Hedgehog. This movie is now the biggest video game movie of all time upon release. #1 of all time, of all video games. There's been many video game movies, but Sonic the Hedgehog sits at the top spot. I was highly happy and satisfied watching this movie in the movie theater. And I have to commend the filmmakers for going out, owning up to their mistakes. Now, this is where Birds of Prey failed and Sonic succeeded. The filmmakers of Sonic the Hedgehog said, okay, we were wrong. Let's go out and we're going to fix this and make it right for you guys before the movie comes out. But Birds of Prey, they went the identity politics route. Ewan McGregor saying this is going to tackle everyday misogyny and things like that. And there's already people out there blaming men for the failure of Birds of Prey because they were saying men weren't going out to see the movie. But guess what? Over 54%, 55% of people that went and saw Birds of Prey were men. So guess what? The women didn't show up. But I digress. But you see my point here. You cannot alienate an audience because Hollywood is constantly in this anti-man thing. And every movie that has went anti-man, Terminator Dark Fate, Birds of Prey, they've been box office disappointments. Sonic the Hedgehog, they haven't mentioned anything about misogyny. They weren't trying to alienate anybody. They weren't trying to preach any type of political messages in the movie. They just want to tell a good family story. I mean, whether you're in SJW, whether you're just a normie going to the movies, this movie is for everyone. The filmmakers clearly did not pander to SJWs. They didn't pander to people on the left, people on the right. They just want to tell a good old-fashioned story the way movies should be. Movies really shouldn't be geared towards, we got to please these SJWs, so we need to put this in this movie. Or we need to please these people right here. We need this type of representation in the movie. No, there was none of that in this movie. No identity politics whatsoever in Sonic the Hedgehog, and I loved it. Now, the Sonic design at first, the Sonic first trailer, I was pretty critical of that. And I'm so glad that the filmmakers owned their mistakes. And they were able to correct these errors before the movie came out. Because they listened to the response of the fans. So it's so nice to know that there are actually filmmakers out there that are saying the fans don't like it. We need to go back to the drawing board. Because now, if the fans don't like something, it's because the fans are racist, they're sexist. That's the excuse that Hollywood gives 90% of the time right now. And like I said, we're hearing the same thing with Birds of Prey. They're blaming men for not going to see the movie, even though the demographics say majority of the people that went and saw Birds of Prey were men. So why didn't women go see the movie? Why? I need an answer. We need an answer to this because Birds of Prey is doing everything wrong. Sonic is doing everything right. Everything right. The movie is just so good, so much fun. And this is a movie I was going in with kind of very low expectations because I really didn't think the movie would probably be that good based on the first trailer. Now, we did see the Sonic redesign, but I was still kind of like, I don't know about this movie. That first trailer still kind of bothered me. But once I got in the movie theater, I was like, yes, this is a movie for everyone. Unlike Birds of Prey, and I'm not going to go see Birds of Prey because that is a movie that is anti-man. Or maybe the movie isn't anti-man, but Ewan McGregor basically said they tackle a lot of anti-man stuff in the movie. We don't want that. We do not want that. The average moviegoer doesn't want that. Do not alienate your male audience. You just can't do that. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of men went to see Birds of Prey, the people that actually did go see it, because they want to see Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. She's very, very good in the role, but I think a lot of people also want to see her because she's pretty attractive as Harley Quinn. Let's not make any mistake about it. Men were attracted to Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. But, Ewan McGregor, he wanted to go down the identity politics route and basically say, we're just going to take a crap all over men in this movie. Not a good way to sell tickets. Not a good way to sell tickets. Hollywood, please stop preaching to fan bases. You're in no position. You're not any better than us. You don't know any better than us. And Ewan McGregor, who I love as Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's the last person that should be telling anybody about this movie isn't necessarily for you, talking about misogyny, because this same man that cheated on his wife, I'm just calling it as it is, he cheated on his wife and his daughter rightly called him out on that. So nobody in Hollywood is in any moral ground to preach to people. And that's so beautiful. Sonic the Hedgehog, nobody was preaching to us. The filmmakers didn't call us racist and sexist because we thought the Sonic design looked horrible. They owned up to their mistake, and now they have the highest grossing video game movie of all time for the opening weekend. And they're going to make a profit, I believe, on this movie. I really do. Go see the movie. Tell your friends about it, because Birds of Prey, that ain't for everybody. Sonic the Hedgehog is for everybody. Everybody. There shouldn't really be any complaints about the movie, but hey, if you don't like Sonic the Hedgehog, that's fine. I know there's people out there that don't like it, but it is a movie geared towards everyone. Everyone. I love the movie. I'm telling my friends about it. You should do the same. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Sonic the Hedgehog makes box office history in a good way. It's so relieving. I'm so happy for the movie. So guys, let me know what you think about all this in the comments. If you're new here to the channel, please hit subscribe to catch future videos from me, and we will catch you on our next video. John Matrixx, out.